a lot of negative Egypt content out there because people don't do their research and don't have a good guide. So let me show you what an Egypt trip looks like when you plan it well. This was my group trip I hosted to Egypt, and we started day 2 driving through Cairo, which in my opinion is actually a really beautiful city, especially here on the Nile where it's very lush. I know it's not without its problems. I know some parts can be dirty, but the Zamalek neighborhood I really enjoyed, and just the overall vibe was very bustling and interesting, and I just really liked it. I'm sorry if you don't. Today we're going to Saqqara, which is a pyramid complex that is actually even older than the pyramids of Giza. One reason to have a good guide while you're in Egypt, and some of y'all recognized Hani, our guide, on my last post because he was your guide too, and yes, he is the best, because they give you the inside information. And one of those things is to not go inside the pyramids at Giza. It's really hot and claustrophobic and nothing to see, but you can go inside the pyramids at Saqqara, and they are actually really, really cool inside. So here's the first one. This is the tomb of King Unas. It is a pyramid, and you can see us going down here, and it's much better. There's like actual airflow, and it's really, really cool to be able to see the inside of it. Plus, there's actually something to see inside of it. The walls are covered in hieroglyphics that even have some of the paint preserved. They're all over the walls and the ceiling, and you can walk in an adjacent room and actually see the tomb of King Unas himself. I had also heard a lot of horror stories about the vendors and scammers at the pyramids. Some people in our group got scarves. They bought them from the vendors. They tied them around their heads. Nobody was pushy or weird, and it was totally fine. But again, I think having a guide helps with that. Up next, it's time to go inside the oldest pyramid in Egypt, Sosir's Pyramid. Yes, you can go inside the oldest one, and it's older than Giza, which is crazy. It is also massive inside. Look at that. I definitely recommend visiting. And again, another thing, they're like, oh, scammers, blah, blah, blah. This guy saw we were taking photos and turned the light on so we could get better photos, didn't accept a tip or anything. Like, it was fine, guys. Visited the Memphis Open Air Museum. This is on the site of the former, obviously beautiful city of Memphis. We saw this giant Ramses II statue. You're going to see a lot of Ramses because he had like 49 wives, 1,000 children, loved himself. That man loved himself. All I could think about here was that in our Memphis, we also have a pyramid, but it's owned by Bass Pro Shops. We only have a few more stops today because we're kind of cutting the day short for something really exciting. I'll tell you at the end, but we had a most amazing lunch. I think I was half falafel, half kofta when I came back from Egypt because it was all so delicious and I ate a ton of it. We also all got fresh mango juice. It was so delicious. And then we went to a papyrus store. Our guide again hooked us up with some really great shopping opportunities that all involve sort of an interactive component. We all wanted to shop. We all wanted to support local family-owned businesses, and Hani made that happen. I got papyrus with my name on it in hieroglyphics. Hopefully this will last me a couple thousand years, which is crazy how long papyrus lasts, but I guess that's the whole point. That's why it's so important here in Egypt, because of its durability and the way that it tells stories. Some of the girlies and I got a little drinky, and the fries, oh my god, Egyptian fry seasoning is amazing. Who knew? I didn't know. And an affogato because we had to pack up because we were taking the overnight train from Cairo to Luxor tonight. So stay tuned for that very type B adventure. Bye.